Hello, my name is Carling Jackson and I'm a self-taught artist from White Rock, British Columbia, Canada. I'm a featured artist in this year's Embracing Our Differences art show in Sarasota, Florida. Behind me is my submission piece. The painting to my right is called Separate But Equal. This painting is of 6 different black bills, all different shades, against a brown paper bag background. In the early 1900s, African Americans adopted the brown paper bag test. You had to be lighter than a paper bag to get into schools, clubs, fraternities, this stemming from the roots of slavery. People of the same race indoctrinating colorism on each other, and it is still happening today. Different cultures see those of darker skin in one light and those of a lighter skin in another light. This mentality is what slavery depended on to create a racial hierarchy that suited one race over the other. This painting revolves around the notion of the color complex or colorism. It's called Separate But Equal, making a play on the Plessy versus Ferguson case in 1860, where a man that was 1/8 black was forcibly removed from a white train. The court ruled that everything from schools to transportation had to be separate but equal. I believe that people are still imposing this same principle in black communities and even in other cultures globally, separating each other because of differences in skin tone. Team dark skin, team light skin, how about team humanity? The painting to my left is called Dream Like You Marched with Martin. Martin Luther King Jr. has been one of my heroes since day one, and after studying his movement and philosophy for years while I attended the school in southern Louisiana, being exposed to the aftermath of the civil rights movement and its most prominent... The painting to my left is called Dream Like You Marched with Martin. Martin Luther King Jr. has been one of my heroes from day one, and after studying his movement and philosophy for years while I attended school in southern Louisiana, being exposed to the aftermath of the civil rights movement in one of its most prominent areas, I began to see that the dream he had was nothing close to what is currently happening. African American culture at its heart is a beautiful culture, a strong, soulful, resilient culture, a culture that I fell in love with. But in today's society, that beauty, that essence, that dream is not headed in the right direction. I wanted to paint something that reminded people to dream again, to believe again. This image is what this beautiful culture means to me. Are people that fought to be free with leaders like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. The boy in the painting was actually at Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. This is to remind you all of Martin's dream of positive nonviolent resistance and equality for all, and to be the young kid you once were, and to keep chasing your dreams, to keep fighting and to never give up.